Hey everybody, Tag Life Done Free. Today, I get to bring to you guys the most magical thing that happens, in our world. And so we're going to go through a community rotation day, and you guys have seen them in the past. Last year I filmed one about this time last year, where we did firewood. But today, we're going to work on building a house for another homestead. And, a lot of people came together. And guys, I'll tell you, it's not all perfect, right? And you got hurdles and you got all of these things. But at the end of the day, I hope you can see the magic. I hope you can see through, the actual process of building the house and look at how people laugh together and how they play together and how they joke together. These community rotations are far more than just about getting work done. They're a social event for our community. And, we all get to come together and we get to learn to work as a team together, which these are skills I can assure you we're going to need in the future. So if you're interested in watching a house get built, if you're interested in a community rotation, if you're interested in the magic, come on, let's check it out. So this is kind of where the process began. A couple days before the rotation, Mike and I and Kevin, we put down the subfloor, and MMR and Mike did the joists, and just trying to get ready for this community day because we've got a lot of people, getting ready to show up. Guys, a community day is where all of us get together, and we get together for the common purpose of helping another homestead live a little bit freer. It's a lot of work, but it is a ton of fun, and one of the arts to running a great community rotation day is to making sure you're ready. And, getting this floor in, was part of that process. Staging the wood, staging the material, that was part of the process. But if we do it right, we're going to have ourselves a great day. All right, B, come here. I'll show you what these lifts are.
I was gonna say, it looks like you guys are cutting for different reasons. Because there's another cut table over there.
Yeah, so he's got one cut list, and I have one cut list. Okay, so my cut list is...
And you're working from left to right?
Yeah, so look. So like, for example, these bottom plates, 2x6 number 2s, I needed 4 at 16 feet, 3 at 15 foot 6.5. So this is feet, inches, and sixteenths.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and so we're just working our way down the list, and then they come up and I was going to start right here, but then they needed these, so now I cut down to these. So we've cut in four of those. So
the
anyway,
black ones you don't need. The green ones you've already done.
The highlighted ones are the ones that are my responsibility to cut.
Oh.
Yeah. Now the 2x4 cut table, that's Mike over there is cutting the 2x4s. I'm cutting the 2x6s.
That's
that makes
why
sense?
there's okay.
And we're going to make a cut list. Well, we made a cut list.
And then you guys are just stacking them.
4 of the 1 2.5.
Yep, I got them down here too. All right. Okay, so 3 foot 7.5 will be our next cut.
3 foot 7.
So then they cut them and stack them here. And these are
Just so you're tracking. We had
all
the opening for his window. First window we screwed up.
numbered.
We did. Thank goodness you caught it before we sheeted.
Had it too wide or?
It was Nicking.
15 feet.
I need 4 2x6s that are 1 foot 2.5.
1 foot, 2.5.
Yep.
4x6s.
2x6s.
2x6s.
1 foot 2.5.
1 foot, so I always check, see if it's here,
I figured you.
and then I go ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're not here.
1 foot, 2.5.
Oh, and this is all laid out.
What can we get for you today? The special is, you gotta tell me, I gotta tell you the special. The special is 39 5/7. Okay? What would you like today? Because we are...
So I need headers. I need 2x10 2x10 headers. They're 2 foot 7.5. And they should all be. All the headers are right here.
That's why.
7.5.
Yep.
What was the one that Tag just cut? 2 foot 9 and 7/8. Need
Okay, 4.
All right. You're not gonna try the special, are you?
2 foot 9 and 7/8.
2 foot
9 and 7, not 29.
Okay, 2 foot 9.
Sworn we
2 foot 9.
7, 8.
7, 8.
Waiting on him.
On the way. So my job was to stand at the saw table all day and feed him material.
He writes on every board.
All right, so order up. 2 foot 9, 7, 8. What's that?
Watch your fingers.
So as you can see, everyone's got a job. We're just building walls and putting them together. This book was important. See, this book laid out each individual wall and also gave us a complete cut list for that wall. And so it was just a matter of, kind of following directions and building what's needed.
I knew what page you were on because it was wet. Did you make this lumber?
Nothing's perfect. You know,
It's a 2x6 and one's a 2x6 and
no, I think we should go
a
off the
16th. Building Commons.
Oh, that
It's
is
break time.
yeah, fine.
You've been working for 15 minutes.
Break time. Come on. Sweating in my neck.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating in my neck. So they're putting another puzzle together. And then they slide them over to that section. I guess they're going to build that whole run and then stand it.
Difference between, knowing going into it.
Having a plan and not?
I was gonna say having a plan and an expandable plan, right? There's a difference between being able to expand your plan.
Yeah, we're figuring out how Tag did it wrong.
No, that's not what we're saying at all. We're saying he built with the intent to expand. So
Oh, yes. Yes.
that's hence the little bit extra here and there. So it makes sense when you look at it like that.
That does make sense.
Yeah,
Why are you here today?
I'm here to learn and to help. Yeah.
What are you learning? Haven't you done all this before? You haven't done framing, house building?
Not really, no. Siding, I've put up siding. That's about the extent of it, and a little bit of sheetrock. But as far as this goes, no, this is all new.
So after today, you'll be able to build your own house.
After today, I'll have a better understanding on how to work on my house.
Oh, yeah,
So,
there you go.
yeah.
You are learning.
Something, a little thing, anything.
Huh?
Okay.
That's where you lose me there.
Well,
I'll let.
the way we do it in the shop is we basically, these guys come in and make a mark, and then they tell you. Then we put an X to the side that the stud goes.
Okay.
So
So-
not in the center, it goes over the X.
Yeah. So what I do is the first stud is 1 foot 3 1/4 right there. Yeah. And then everything after that is going to be 16" on center. So if you just hold that right there, just hold it right there.
Okay.
Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, make a mark at every one of these red marks. And this tells me this is now the edge of all the studs.
Okay.
So we'll mark all the studs and we'll come back and mark the doorways, windows and such. I know I'm
So then now when you do that, then you put the edge of the 2x4 here. That's what you put
Yep.
the X for there
Yep.
on that side.
So now make sure that these are lined up there.
They're kind of
Square those things or pull those things together. And then just put the little square on there, make a line, and there's the stud. Cut, man! Those are 2.5 inches long. These one are right there. We can, as long as we're square, we can be up and down.
This
Goes up here.
is right here, so I don't have them correct. Is
it's like a puzzle.
Huh?
the king side, right? But where do we put
Nope. So the king stud is the full height, and then the jack stud is the one next to it. So everything moves to
Okay.
here. On that.
It takes it a little bit for everyone to, find their groove. But once we get the rhythm, off we go.
How long are those long ones?
16 foot. These are 12s and 16s.
These are 2x4s. 2x4 cut table. 2x4 cut trailer. Nice of you to come and help.
No problem.
You didn't have anything better to do?
Other than go out to that guy's farm and work.
So you had other things to do.
Oh yeah. There's always something.
Why'd you decide to come here and help this guy?
Well, because when he came and helped
me at the shop last year.
This guy did?
I don't know if he did, but I know that part of the community got to do that. So, and everybody came and helped me, so I wanted to repay the favor.
This is black.
Nice.
What's that?
Super handy guy to have around.
Order
I
up!
need to place an order.
I was gonna do it, but I don't want to step on you.
2'9" and 7'8".
Step on
You want to 9 and 7 8?
2'9".
2'9"
And 7'8".
Hi, B. What's up, Jaron? What's up, G? I saw you last night.
Hi.
Hi.
How are
What are you
you?
doing? Doing good.
Thanks for coming.
There's a lot of hands here.
I like your shirt.
It's one of his.
Well, why are you here?
Where am I here? Just because everybody said a call for community. Let's build a house, so that's what we're doing.
You here to
I
help?
did rough end construction for commercial and residential for 12 years. So when I was a kid,
So you know what you're
a teenager, yeah.
doing.
Yeah, I was called a rafter monkey. You know, up there on the top, shooting rafters of the ridge beam. So.
You don't do that anymore, right?
No,
Yeah.
no. I don't
Keep your
think
feet on the
Daniel
ground.
Monkey, it's Daniel. I finally pulled him away from O'Reilly long enough to do something.
Just long enough to help out on the community.
What's that on your neck? Is it speakers?
No,
Fire it
it's a
up, put it on her neck.
portable cooler.
It's an air conditioner, personal air conditioner.
It's a personal air
Try to wear that?
conditioner. No, I'm okay.
It's got little
So it just makes it.
little Peltier plates that draw the heat out of your neck, and then it's got fans around the ends.
Huh.
So it's like a little air conditioning with a
You just keep it on your
nice
neck.
ice cold fan. Yep.
Do you have to charge it?
You do have to charge it. It just takes like a CUSB to charge it. Takes an hour about to charge it. Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
I wonder if anybody's heard of those before.
But I can get about 4 hours of life out of it at full tilt.
Oh, so it's like a slow, medium, and high or
Yeah,
something.
this is the high. Yeah, the
Oh,
high
you can
I
even
can get.
hear it.
Yeah, on high with the plates on, I get 4 hours out of it. Without the plates on and just low fan, I can get 10 hours out of it.
Wow.
So just a light breeze. That's all you need sometimes. Some of these days.
Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you for donating your time.
So we're trying to get this back wall done, get it all sheeted. This will be the first wall that we stand in. So there's walls being built on both sides. As you notice on the front side, as they're building walls, they're building them at waist level, which makes the job a whole lot easier.
Are you alright? Yeah, Tina comes up and hits at her. She just. Daniel, sorry. Can you find me two
getting you in there.
over there? 3.5.
No.
Hey, where's your ladder?
Right here. Oh, and the, right.
Yeah. Runs down.
First injury of the day. Somebody bled on here.
Put these to the outside.
Caleb.
Right in now.
Caleb. Oh, Caleb. Okay.
They start with a ball that goes.
Right behind my house. That's why I'm having I'm butchering 3 males tomorrow because I got to get them out of here.
Oh, did she just...
They're going out.
We need to be getting you in this. You're the worker.
What are you looking for?
Just getting the nails flush so that when he tapes it,
Oh, yeah, that it's not.
nothing will puncture, because the most important thing of the exterior of the structure is that
Seamless?
it's sealed. Or so I'm told.
You look
more
like
efficient.
you've done this before.
A lot of years ago, B. 20 plus years. Been a long time.
You're shaking the whole floor.
That's good. It's going to be a very secure building. It's going to be nice.
So, what brings you out today?
Family and friends. Everybody looks at community different. Knowledge building, knowledge sharing. Really, for me, it's come out and help and hang out with cool people that are like-minded. That's why I'm out.
Has nothing to do with watching your wife sweat.
No, my wife is a hard worker.
She's putting everybody else to shame.
Yeah, she doesn't stop. She won't stop. So it pushes me harder. Yeah, like the Starve the Beast 13. You know, the most important thing is a man and a woman doing this life together the way God intended it.
Yeah.
Maintaining the nuclear family pertains as much to community as it does to the family. And he's exactly right. Starve the Beast 13 pointed that out.
And then see how he's rolling it.
So what's selling?
Do you have to press hard?
You're
supposed to, yeah. Give it some firm pressure.
In all the corrugated sides.
Are you giving it firm pressure, Shane?
Attempting.
That's yes, Drill Sergeant.
Aye, sir. I was in the Marines. They were sir and ma'am, not drill sergeant.
True.
You ready to stand this wall? I think we are.
Man, I'm telling you, the geriatrics of walls construction.
What about bracing? Bracing.
You got bracing?
Yeah, feet, get on the other side. Edge.
Hold it.
Just hold it. Just hold it steady.
And who's running zero?
Yeah, we got plenty of braces.
Nails.
Right, yeah.
Not permanent ones.
None of us are called George, but we are a set of Georges.
So.
Taking a break.
What's up?
Your husband said it's union break time.
Oh, perfect. I came just in time then.
Yes, you did.
Thank you guys for coming
Happy to.
and
This is what we do.
donating your time.
This is what we do as a community.
This is what community looks like.
This is what it's all about.
This is what community looks
And
like.
we're not even Amish.
So
I
is
don't
that-
speak Amish. I don't know how they do it. But this job is fire.
That's right.
So why are you guys here?
Why are we here? To support the community and for camaraderie and to do this kind of stuff together. And because it's a gorgeous day, who'd want to be sitting inside doing nothing? Not me. I'd rather be doing this.
You got anything to add? Grumpy?
I'm just here to bring my joy and happiness to the world.
We love your joy and happiness.
Grumpy.
My
Grumpy?
mission fulfilled.
When Grumpy is bringing joy and happiness, we will all absorb it.
Yes.
No, seriously, this is what the community is about. This is why we all are intentionally moving in this area and we're intentionally helping each other and making everybody more self-sufficient.
That's right.
It pays itself forward tenfold. Did that sound sufficiently philosophical?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was beautiful. It made my heart sing.
Did it?
I'm gonna cry, man.
You too? Yeah. It's getting dusty.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, here we go. Up goes the first wall. And I love the team effort. And we'll build these walls all day long and we'll stand them all day long. And at the end, we'll have a beautiful house. It's neat to watch everybody come together. Took great pride in the day, and I look back at it with smiles.
We took your Karen by trip.
We did.
So you're looking at 10K axle with a tandem trailer. It's likely going to need to be a gooseneck. It has to be a gooseneck. You don't want a bumper pull or anything like that.
That is a lot of weight on a bumper.
So if 10 families put $1,000 in, we'll get very close to finishing and
100%. Yeah.
now it's a matter of a truck to haul it, right? That comes down to that.
And who's going to carry the taxes?
That needs to be built into the maintenance.
After lunch, we got back to it, and here's our progress, and soon we should have the other walls stood. So, back from break.
Place to that you gotta.
Well, she wants the hole covered up, and I'm trying to wrap my brain around how to do that.
Okay. So we got to run a nailer, a 2x4 nailer along your big beam right there. You've already got a lip on that side. Rip down the sheet to match that. So if you give me the measurement, I'll get working on ripping it. You want this done just over here used? What do you use? So gotta get a nailer in there sometime. 2x6, 2x4. Something.
We're gonna run a nailer.
A long one. A long board.
Oh.
Because you want it to go the whole way.
Hey Mike, here's some crap.
Yeah.
410 on this. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a couple boards and lay them on it.
You guys okay? You okay? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after it rained, we had to get back to work, and you know, we started working, and those clouds rolled in, as you've seen before, and it just poured for a little while, and it sent everybody scurrying, you know, kind of like mice. But it was over pretty quick, and we were able to get back to it. You can see all the water on the floor, and had to get pushed off, but just a little hiccup.
I got any money?
You want me to grab something? Because I'm already muddy.
If you could, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Same as that.
Oh no, it was
26 and 4.
okay.
Well, let's get that a little bit. There you go.
I'm stuck on. I feel like I'm playing that lava game from
What do
being a
you,
kid.
yeah.
Look that muddy.
What do
Well,
you,
it's drying out
look.
really quick. The long boards there, B.
These?
Yeah, just a few of those.
Okay.
It'll dry up quick.
Are these 16 footers?
Yep.
Look.
And you don't just grab one. B grabs 2. She is hardcore.
Oh, don't get them muddy.
Sorry.
You just need the 2?
Yeah.
You got 2 more?
I'll set 2 more up here.
Because we're going to try to get all the way across your front, right?
Well, I don't think.
Oh man, these things are twisted. You don't want to put that in your wall either.
Hey, look at that. See that nail sticking out?
Ooh. Not pulling out? Thanks, B.
There's one up here on the other end, too.
Alright, I'll break it off. Oh, 2 of them.
Oh.
It's just trying to get a...
You want more than that? Oh, that's just bracing. Oh, man, I got mud in my fucking boot.
B,
What?
did you walk right here?
No.
Sure.
I was right here. Yeah. I got it on camera. Why? What's missing?
So we're not supposed to track mud on this turkey. And Gary's doing it.
I didn't do it.
You want me to
Stay
fold?
clean.
Should we fold it?
No, it's alright.
You want me to move it for you?
Nope.
You're like, I'm gonna get it muddy now. I got mud in my boot.
And wipe the tarp down.
I'll give you some water. You can wash them off.
So nice out here right now.
Did it fit through?
Oh yeah. It's like the water comes up
From the ground?
from the wood. We sweep and then more water appears. And so then we sweep again.
I think it's just kind of moving around.
It's like it, I don't know, comes to the surface.
Spitting it back out.
Yeah, it's like you get rid of the top surface of it. I mean, look at all this. We've already
How'd you manage to get clean shoes?
Because we went through the hailstorm. We only got here at 5. So if you, I don't know, it's probably all melted, but in the back of the pickup truck it was white with all the hail. Because we went through it through Denison. We pulled in at Mike the mechanic's place because you couldn't see to drive. And then we realized that it was coming back for us. Like we had been outrunning it. Because Mo was like, well, we'll just stop here. And then it started getting heavier, and he's like, oh, it's moving this direction. We need to keep going.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
You don't mind if you were 2 inches tall, right? Just 2 inches.
It's my favorite blue.
Is it?
I like blue.
It's super soft too.
I know. So the Mo's Freesteading t-shirt, I really liked it too. Tate took it.
Good.
He stuck it in his drawer. He hasn't worn it yet, but he stuck it in his drawer.
It's okay. He must like it.
Probably.
He likes it there at least.
He'll wear it one of these days. He'll come out with it.
Good.
He's such a funny little kid. Maybe he'll wear it to the camp out in 2 weeks because he's gonna come with us.
Oh, perfect. Are you bringing everybody?
No, just him. Cause
LJC, you are here at the build site for Mike and Jen. What are you doing here?
I came to be part of a homestead rotation. I'm so excited. I've wanted to do this for a long time.
You wanted to work?
Yeah.
Hard?
Doesn't everyone want to work? Well, I'm not working that hard. Those guys are all working that hard. I'm just standing here talking.
Oh, you're on vacation.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I love it. And I love your shirt. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at mine.
You bet.
What are we gonna do something like this for you one of these days coming up?
Gosh, I sure hope so. I hope so. It takes a little bit, you know? It takes a lot of planning and coordination.
So you don't have it. You don't have the plans in works yet. Did you see his plan? Did you see his book?
No. I got here and got to work.
You
So.
gotta see the book. I will get you the book. Geez, Applesauce, have you taken a break yet today?
A couple. Of course, it's not a
Oh, you're not a
100
union.
degrees out either, so no.
You're not a union member.
What's that?
You're not a union member.
Oh,
You don't
nope.
get breaks.
Watch your foot there. That's going to fall. But yeah, it's a lot nicer to work in than what it was earlier today.
I see that you have not been following the rules as to keeping things not muddy.
Yeah, I'm blaming somebody else that came over here when I wasn't looking.
It was Nikki. It was Nikki. If we all say it was Nikki, then we'll... You've done this before?
Yeah. Yeah. Been a company I was built walls all the time and everything, so I got a pretty good idea of how everything kind of went together, at least how we did in our production facility. So being able to draw everything and have cut lists ahead of time helps when, you know, we're using some people that, you know, don't do this every day.
So you've built all these walls, huh?
Helped them anyway. So Nikki was my door person, making all the core stuff up and tag cutting everything, you know, ahead of time. A couple of the other guys helping cut lists and everything. So, but yeah, so everybody's kind of chipping in, doing what needs to be done. So
wonderful. Why are you here? Why'd you donate your Saturday to?
That's just what we do. I mean, everybody kind of trying to help each other out. You know, eventually we're going to be doing the same thing, buying our property and, you know, trying to do a homestead and everything. So, you know, just help out now and get help down the road when we need it.
Hey, that's a good theory.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I think that's.
So you're looking at buying and building?
We'd like to. We've always kind of got an eye out for trying to find the property that we, you know, is
Can't
what
say
we're
no
looking
to.
for, and you know, and kind of like what's being done up here, try to find people that are like-minded that, you know, we'd like to be around and stuff like that too. So, but
Wonderful.
just a matter of trying to find the right place at the right time and everything.
Well, we'd love to have you down this way.
Yeah.
Up this way. Up
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah. Yep. So, but we're always looking, see what we can find. So.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your help.
Yep. No problem.
Angry beaver. I gotta see the angry beaver. What's an angry beaver look like? That's what you call an angry beaver?
Yep.
You know, one of the most amazing things about events like this is how we all learn new skills. And people get on saws, and people get to learn to cut angles, and they get to learn to stand walls. It was fabulous.
All right, Doug, so why are you here today?
Just to help out our friends, help build our community.
Would you say that you like these fine folks?
Absolutely. Good friends.
Everybody but Tag.
Everybody but Tag? Everybody
funny.
here is your friend except for Tag, right?
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, we're all having troubles with him.
Beautiful day. A lot of good folks here helping out. Makes the load easier for everybody.
You'll have to edit that part.
All right, Nikki, so why are you here?
I'm here for community and to help out Jeanette and Mike build their house. And today was the first day I've ever framed in a house. So I've been having fun.
And learned.
And learned a lot, absolutely.
Wow. I saw you were out there sweating and
Yes.
working harder than most of the men.
Maybe. No, surely not.
Yes,
But
you were.
yes, it's a lot of work, but I enjoy the work days. They're my favorite. So
Well, thank you for taking the time to come and help. Can you tell me why you're here?
Why am I here? Well, I'm here because my wife makes me. Because she's a slave driver. That's why. She's always on vacation, and she holds me to standards she's unwilling to hold herself to. That's the reason. Huh?
Can you tell me why you're here? Can you tell me a different reason why you're here?
I'm here because my buddy Mike needs a house. How's that for an answer?
That's nice.
Yeah,
And you're willing to help?
of course.
Because you like him?
I do.
Is he your favorite?
Well, they're all my favorite. Nice try. Get me in trouble.
We're supervising.
That's good. Somebody needs to keep these guys, like, working. Right.
We're back up to Kevin's.
Can you tell me why you're here?
We are working on Mike and Jen's house.
And you're just donating your time?
Absolutely.
Because you like them?
We do. We love them.
Are they-
Good friends. That's good friends. Yep.
Are they your favorite?
There's many favorites. Many favorites.
And why are you
You're
here?
one of our favorites.
Same she said.
So you had the right answer. They're doing a good job.
They are.
When are you guys going to start building your house?
When Jeff comes back with the money.
When are you guys going to start building your house?
As soon as Doug says he will.
So you guys are waiting on the husbands to...
We're obedient wives.
There you go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. I could use that in my next video.
So did I tell you what happened to Michelle's mom?
No.
2.5.
My count
Did
was
you guys
off. We
watch
need one
these
more.
this
Tag
week?
him, sorry.
On like Wednesday or Thursday?
We need one more.
One more 11-3-ish?
You guys, ballpark.
One more.
Look what happened. Look. Nobody loves me.
It doesn't need perfect.
Nobody.
I'm just using it to mark
Just need an algae.
I think you were loved,
Oh, pop a line.
and you threw your love on the ground.
Maybe you should practice self-love, Tag.
How long did you want it to take?
It was just, we thought there would be fewer hands, but there's many hands, so it's going a lot faster than we anticipated.
That's good though, right?
But Mike's got the job of the building supplies, so you'd have to ask him when those are coming.
What'd you say, the windows?
No, the building supplies. So
What?
he'll know when the roof trusses are coming.
Oh, the trusses. When are the windows coming?
They're on order in a few weeks.
And doors too?
Doors are not on order yet.
What are you doing here?
Moral support. Moral support.
Moral support is good.
For who?
For her. She's stressing.
Oh, are you stressing?
I always stress.
So
Till
what?
the job's complete and then I relax.
What are you doing for moral support?
I'm listening and letting her vent and reassuring her that this is okay, that everything's going to work out. And she's not having to do much, just be there. Order the food, make sure the water's good.
It is good. It's good.
Oh, I want to taste the water.
So as the day wound down and we got finished, this is kind of what happened pretty much all in day one. There was a couple of these little walls that got stood the next day, but primarily this is what we got done, which is just to get the walls up. And so, you know, for us, the next step will be to get all of the punch lists done and get ready to boom the roof, get the trusses on and those things, which I'll do another video on if I can, and you know, show you guys how that all comes together. But I think here at the end of the day, what you really get to see is a whole bunch of people came together for no other reason than to help. You know, labor was donated, you know, obviously time was donated, and you know, we got to all come together as a team. We got to learn how to work as a team. And at the end of the day, as I've said many, many times, this is a project and a process that we're going to need to master before it's all over. I don't know if you guys can see there, but see that back garage door right there? That's a small garage door, and this was brilliant. The person that thought of this is a genius, and this is at the back of the garage so that what they can do is, you know, move lawnmowers in and out and the smaller stuff in and out. So I really like the idea. This is something that I would absolutely incorporate into, you know, my future builds. Look how straight that wall is. How beautiful is that? Not bad for a bunch of rookies, huh? Anyway, there's the garage doors I was mentioning, and again, we can just move stuff in and out. But what a fabulous experience, and you know, I'm absolutely better for having gone down this road.
Huh? Okay. So Mike?
Same old, trying to build a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of that experience?
We're super grateful to have it happen and have all the help and all the work, and at the same time, it's stressful seeing all that stuff move all at the same time, knowing that you've thrown everything you got at it. So, like I said, it's great. It's amazing. There's a few things I can definitely pass on to the next set of folks getting ready to build, though. And just can't wait to keep trucking and keep it going.
Yes, the advantage is it was fast.
Yep.
But the disadvantage was there were things we had to go back and fix.
Right.
And you could have done it without those had you gone slower.
Correct.
But you wouldn't have had the manpower to do it all.
True.
So where's the line?
There's a balancing act to be had. But part of that balancing act is now the next time that we want to build at that speed, knowing what to look for prior to building at that speed will definitely save some time and a little bit of heartache. So
yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Thanks.